Ja, was kann der Mercedes GLC, außer dass er nicht mehr GLK heißt? Wir treffen uns hier auf dem Bridgestone Proving Ground in Rom mit 16 Chefredakteuren aus der ganzen Welt, um herauszufinden, wie gut dieses Auto ist. Deswegen vergleichen wir ihn gegen BMW X3 und Audi Q5.
The BMW X3 weakest points is the rear seat where you sit really low. So that sort of disqualifies it for me if you are going to use it as a family car driving long distances with a lot of people in it.
What I don't like is the seating position, which I don't trust the car because I sit too high and I don't feel the surface. And the BMW is like you can feel the weight somewhere upside above your head. It takes its weight from curve to curve, and that's what it's narrowing.
Well, it gives out the feeling of being the oldest and the biggest and the heaviest of the three. It is just not as comfortable, it's not as predictable, it's not as smooth as other two cars.
It's a nice car, handles well, it's a BMW.
Well, the Audi, it is a well-balanced car, so you cannot really find weak or extreme good points about that, which is good and which is also bad. Somebody would say it's boring, but I will say it's a well-balanced car.
It's probably the most boring of the three cars, but at the same time it is quite competent, and it is, at least by my opinion, the car with which you cannot miss, but of course still not as good as the Mercedes.
I think the Audi Q5 stands out really good considering its age. It's a nice car, but though in this car that I drove, some of the interior things were not really up to the Audi standard. It was feeling a little bit plastic, had bad sounds, so I'm a little bit disappointed with the interior quality.
I like the Mercedes because everything is so precise in it. If you take the throttle response, the brake, the steering, everything reacts so smooth and so precise, and the car is very easy to drive fast.
It's not a sports car. I think the BMW is more sporty, more direct.
Well, the first thing that is obvious is that it's a new car. Its road holding is practically the best. It's very comfortable. The inside looks the most prestigious of all three cars, so it's I would say that it's at least a half a step ahead of competition.
I think it's a little bit shame that they have this fake exhaust pipes in the rear. That's not worthy of Mercedes-Benz, but it's a nice family SUV.